What is up, ladies and gentlemen? SaintsKnight 283 here, welcoming you guys back to the channel with another F1 2017 career mode video, and today we are actually moving on to our 7th race of the 2017 season, and so far things have been going, they haven't been as good. Well, Monaco was our last race. If you haven't checked that out, then be sure to check it out. Be sure to check it out afterwards if you haven't already. And well, basically now what you need to know is we are actually in 5th place right now, about 18 points. No, not really. 12 points behind Valtteri Bottas and AMG. A few niggles, not too bad, but here we are. We're actually going to be racing today at Circuit of the Americas at Canada for the Canadian Grand Prix, a track that I know a little bit about. I don't know it too much since I haven't really like gotten like Forza and all that sort of stuff, so the only time I've played this was around this track was F1 2016, I believe. So yeah, but anyways, let's jump straight into it. Oh, and also, before I forget, ladies and gentlemen, if you do like to keep seeing F1 2017 on the channel, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. But let's see, we're actually currently first driver. We're actually leading our rivalry with Romain Grosjean, so that's actually quite good. Which means that our team actually wants us to stay, which is actually quite nice. Which may mean soon we may actually get some contract offers, but what we're going to do is we're actually going to stay with McLaren until we start getting them the rep that they deserve, you know?
Here we are, live in Montreal at the Circuit Gilles.
Okay, now you know what? Before we go into this, let's check out overview the weather. Practice is supposed to be fine. Qualifying is supposed to be fine. Okay, so everything here is fine. So let's go to setup, and let's see if we actually have a tune in place for Canada. No, we do not. No, we unfortunately do not. So what we're actually going to do is we are actually going to good tip. Thanks for the tip, Julian, or whatever your name is. But let's see. 12.4. All right. I think I've got a tune figured out. So first things first, aerodynamics. Now, if you guys do want to copy the tune, then be sure to actually pause the video at any time to actually get it, so you know like how to actually perfect everything. For now, this is just a quick splash dash through most of it, just to like get there. So let's see, 60, and make sure everything's yup, and interesting, yup. All right, there we go. Also, you know what? I'm gonna save the setup for a future, for our other, actually for whenever we need it, because trust me, we will quite need it, like in our next championships and so on and so forth. So you give it to that. Thank you. Okay, thank you. So we'll do what he said. Let's actually start off with a little bit of track acclimatization. So let's take it from here and let's see how we do. Let's try and get a bit of an understanding of the track, which this is a track I don't really know that much about, so it's a good thing we're actually going out this early, eh? So we can actually get a feel for the car. Alright. Alright, so currently so far Hulkenberg is actually in first place here qualifying. But then again, that's because not many people have actually gone out yet. Alright, so as long as we get a lot of people here, then we may actually be able to start crewing in the points. Well, our valuable resource points. We definitely need that, because our car is, well, it's lacking on the power. And if you missed the last, if you missed the last episode, our car, well, remember how we were looking to get an engine part? Well, yeah, that kind of, it kind of bailed. Actually, it didn't go entirely to plan. Ooh, just barely made that. And yes, purple's all over. Very nice. And there we go. Vettel saying the fastest time at a 1:16.7. Not too bad, buddy. All I just need to do is actually set a purple lap. And if I can, that would be great. And look at that purple lap. Coming in at a 1:18. Good. Now let's go back to the garage and get up and actually get more stuff out of the way. So tire management. Thank you. Okay, so tire management, easy one. So let's go out onto the track and let's try and do this first time. If not, aw, shucks, but let's hope we can actually do it on the first turn. Still, Vettel actually pulling off a fastest lap. I'm surprised. Kvyat, I'm only behind Kvyat. I'm down in 8th place. However, it doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it matters about the qualifying and how we do with that, as well as the race. Oh, okay, I'm still in green. Not to worry, I'm still in the green, and so is my time. Alright, Fairline, I think, has done his lap. He's actually behind me, which is good since... Oh, that's not very good. We got a little bit of red there, because I think we oversteered a little bit there. Turned into a Formula Drift car, no less. Alright, brake towards here. Okay, Thank you. Okay, I'm actually getting used to this track. Look at that, I'm actually 1.1 seconds faster. Actually, I'm about more than a second faster than the expected, than the lap I was supposed to beat, which is quite brilliant, actually. And I dare say we may actually get tire management done in one session. And look at this, 2.5 seconds faster. Alright, nice. We've actually moved up to 6th place. Nice, moved up 2 places as well. Neat. That's what we needed. Alright, so do we dare try fuel saving? No, we don't try fuel saving. We stick to what we know, and what I know is... yeah, qualifying. Let's go to qualifying pace. Now, the tune I got says that the recommended thing for this was, I believe, these ultra soft tires with max revs. So once I get this done, this should give me a little bit of an idea as to where... shit. This should give me a little bit of an indication as to where we'll end up. The target is actually 19th place. We're already at 7th, so... target for green is 19th place. I don't know what the other target, like, place is. I'm guessing probably 8th or so. 8th or 7th, because that's what it usually is consistent of. Okay. Oh, come on, I'm nearly a second. Oh, crap. As well as that, we've actually got a couple of people up in front of us. That's not going to be very good in our time if they don't get the hell out of my way. Ooh, nearly a second faster. Come on, McLaren, keep this up. Oh, crap. That's Carlos Sainz. Maybe that's a good thing. Maybe we can draft off them. Goodbye, Mr. Sainz. Nice. Very nice. Very nice, very nice. Now, braking bit here. Oh, very nice. Near 1.7 seconds faster. Look at that. 3rd place. We moved up quite a lot there. 3rd place, actually. Not too bad. Beating actually, not coming close to Vettel, but we actually did beat Lewis Hamilton, so that's actually good. Estimated qualifying position 9th. Not that bad. Hell, these ultra softs should actually be a good thing for us. Now let's move on to the race strategy. Basically, knock out 3 laps, and based on that, it's going to tell us like our problems and stuff. So let's just jump. Alright, 1:16 has been our best time. I doubt we can beat it since these are super soft compound. Is that Vettel or Raikkonen? That's a Ferrari up there. Alright, so I'm using the same tire compound as Sebastian. But the question is, how much faster than me is he? Actually, how can I do compared to him? Because things are not really good for McLaren. And after all, he is in a Ferrari. And Ferrari this season have been dominating. Hell, Kimi Raikkonen's in 1st, so that should give you a little bit of indication. At least I'm surprised we've actually been able to compete, because McLaren, according to this, is on par with Sauber, and Sauber is one of the slowest cars on the F1 track. So I guess it all. And well, I'm actually surprised that McLaren's actually been able to get this far. Hell, even my car. Okay, Lewis Hamilton actually goes and overtakes me. I'm actually in 4th overall in qualifying. Brake hard here. Ooh, that's a nice turn. A little bit wide on the exit, but we've got the rest of practice to actually perfect that out. Shit, alright, I was a little bit late on DRS, but I don't think that seems to have affected things that much. I mean, our time is going up. Oh, okay, exceed track limits. Didn't mean that. Alright, DRS is on. Now let's try not to jump the corner this time. That's the most corner jumping we can actually get away with. 1:17. Oh, unfortunately I am slower than I was. Actually, I'm slower than my fastest time, but that's okay. Daniel Ricciardo is actually beating Kimi Raikkonen. Actually, Ricciardo is at Raikkonen's place, so either Raikkonen's fallen way behind, or probably more than likely Raikkonen's probably. Yep, you see, Raikkonen's in 4th. So he's faster than us. But it's okay, because 5th place isn't really that bad. Hell, if we can actually get 5th place during qualifying, that would mean we are actually in with a chance, which is fantastic news for us, since that means we can actually compete. Alright, DRS timed perfectly this time. DRS timed perfectly here. Braking hard for this little chicane. Ooh. Nailed it. Could have been a little bit earlier on the DRSing. Alright, I'm a second slower. No. Who is that? Kvyat. Ugh. Alright, this last lap should do me fine. Go. Okay, I'm definitely gonna be not as fast as I was on my last lap there. That's probably gonna be because of Mr. Sauber behind me. But if I can bang in 20 points, then I can just retire from all practices and actually go straight to short qualifying. Alright, we're gaining some speed. Actually entered the 2-second mark. Now moved up to 2.5. We're actually doing not that bad. Alright, 1.6 seconds slower, but that doesn't matter ultimately, because at the end of the day, purple once again on that. Alright, so let's end the session and advance to qualifying. Ooh, we actually finished 5th. The 2 Ferraris and AMG absolutely thrashed us, but we actually take Red Bull, Force India and Williams, which is surprising seeing as how they are much faster cars than ours. And our parts aren't really that good. Crap, I forgot to change the parts, didn't I? If I can change, if I can change parts, I'll probably want to change points before the race. But can I? That's probably the big question. Resource points, how are we looking? We've got 401 overall, 246 in the session. Not too bad. Alright, let's listen to the voicemail. Let's see what they want from us.
Hi, how are you? I'm just passing on your qualifying goals for this weekend.
Alright, so where do they want me? They want me to finish 15th for hire and to beat Romain Grosjean. Straightforward. I like it. Now, where is... here it is. Now... Oh. Alright. The internal combustion engine, the kinetic part of this, the energy store, and the turbochargers all need... There we go. That's all that's needed. And with that, I believe, let's go to short qualifying and see if we can get to our position. Okay, so we have to tune. We know how to drive. The question is if we can get all that into just one neat, tiny little package.
Good afternoon, and we hope you're ready for an exciting qualifying session as the team.
Alright, so alright, let's just go to the track. Let's go flying lap round the track. So, I'm thinking probably 1 or 2 laps. Then we should just... 1 or 2 laps. Then we can go in. Alright. Alright, went a little bit wide there, but I think we can do good. See how we do. All we can do is do the best we can. A little bit wide through there. There's Grosjean behind us. Alright, now Alright, I gotta remember to be brave in these corners. I gotta remember to just be brave with this car. Alright, Kimi sets the fastest lap on a 1:15.4. Not too bad, not too shabby. Ooh, let's see. I wonder if anyone will actually be able to beat Kimi. I highly doubt we can, since, again, McLaren, Ferrari, hello. Now let's see. Shit, didn't activate DRS at the good time. Damn it. Okay, yep, drop it down to 4th. Alright, Lewis Hamilton set the fastest lap, 1:14.7. Alright, let's try and go for one more lap. Let's go for another lap. See if we can get a little bit faster. If not, then shame. Fourth place isn't really that bad. We are getting faster though. If we can keep this up, who knows where we'll actually finish. Ah, crap. Come on. Okay. Read it out! Alright, now let's see. This car's parts should be in pristine order. Or near enough pristine order. Alright, let's go. Braking hard here. Okay, that was slow. That was slow. That was sloppy, SaintsKnight. Come on. Alright, time to activate this in perfect time. Yes. That was perfect. That was... Ooh, that was a good one. I've got a good feeling. I hope I got a good feeling about this. Oh no, my time's going down. Second. Wow, that's actually quite good. Alright, let's go in, accelerate through time, and we'll see how we do. Okay, so I'm gonna take a look here. Okay, third, fourth, not bad. With plenty of time as well. Fifth place! Wow, that's actually great. I think that is a great place for us to actually end up in Circuit de Gilles Villeneuve. It's actually not too bad of a position for us to be in. Which I'm surprised about, considering the car. But hey, if I don't start trusting the... This is what I gotta do. I gotta start trusting the car and trust my engineers, because if I don't, who knows? But what this... And also, what this means is our resource points are gonna be quite a lot. 85, so that's actually great. Of course, our rivalry is going smooth, bejeeverous. Look at this. Every single one of the teams is falling in love with us. Hell, even... Although I think the team that loves us the most are Sauber and Renault. Surprisingly. Alright, let's see. What do they want me to do?
Hi, it's Emma here. Just wanted to let you know what the team are hoping for in the race.
Alright, what are you hoping for? 12th place in the race. Well, that should be no problem. I'm starting at 5th. So as long as we stay here, then there should be no problems. Perfect. Okay, so... I'm curious as to where my teammate actually ended up. I didn't actually see where he ended up in regards to us. Alright, so... Here we are. Race number 7. Clear as day. Very good. Very, very nice.
It's a country that has given us the likes of Gilles and Jacques Villeneuve. The thrilling Grand Prix. Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday.
Alright, let's see where everyone's at.
An immense lap from Lewis
Alright,
Hamilton yesterday.
typical, the Mercedes drivers, first and second. That's probably to be expected. Vettel, again, the two Ferraris were to expect. There's me! Yeah! Sixth, and everyone else. Wow, we actually did really quite well. Let's give it some of this. Alright, so what they want me to do is they want me to come in on lap 7 out of 18. Then from 7, change to the super soft compound and stick with that to the end of the race. Alright. I trust him with it. I'm gonna trust him with this. Yeah, I'm gonna trust him with this. See where this leads. Hopefully this goes well for us. And it's supposed to stay sunny all day, so... Alright, and... let's go. Here we go. Canadian Grand Prix F1 2017. And... oh, okay. Take 2! Let's go. Vettel! God damn it. Okay, whoa. Collision with Massa. What happened to him? Okay, you know what? I've moved up a place. That's good news for us. Alright, top 3 are right in front of me, actually. Alright, taking a Ferrari. Nice overtaking. Both McLarens. No, not McLaren, sorry. Both AMGs right in front of us. Valtteri and Hamilton. See if we can actually take any of them on one of the stretch. See on this stretch here. Maybe we can actually. Ooh. Oh. We could have. Okay, let's try a different strategy. Instead of going buck mental, let's try and go for just Hamilton. Let's go for just Hamilton. Crap, crap, crap. Valtteri's just storming past. Well, just storming away. Let's see if we can actually take Bottas. Or at the very least catch up. Ooh, I'm actually gaining on Bottas. But as soon as we get here, he just pulls away. But it's not going to be enough. Valtteri. Oh, look at this. I am this close to first place right now. Okay, chuck it down to standard revs. Chuck it down to... yeah, chuck this baby down to standard. Oh, that's a slight niggle. Oh. Alright. Took a Bottas. Yes, took Bottas. Very nice. We are actually... I don't believe it. We're actually... yes. Felipe Massa. Valtteri. Valtteri. No. Felipe Massa out of the race, buddy. What the hell happened to you? As soon as the safety car comes in. So as soon as the virtual safety car ends. What? Okay. Okay. Nope, I'm not having that. Races a go. Let's chuck this baby up to standard. Chuck this baby up to standard and let's go. Alright, so Bottas and Hamilton are actually right there, and okay, so we've got Bottas and Hamilton right in front of us. What's the gap? Wow, I am actually feeling good about. I'm actually feeling quite good about this race. Surprisingly enough, I feel good. I feel confident in this race. So what we gotta do is we gotta keep it. The only thing I am concerned about, we have to keep an eye on our fuel. As soon as that gets to 20. Look at that, fastest time, 1:17.8. Done by us. What do you know? Very nice. Alright. Now, since the last episode, I actually learned not to keep the car in rich revs for actually for like ages during the race, because, well, if I did, well, it would probably wreck the car itself. Oh, a little bit. Strategy change. What do you want me to do? You want me to come in next lap? Alright, I trust you. Okay. Okay, so 4th lap. So they want us to actually come in on the 5th lap, as opposed to our original plan, the 7th lap. Strange, but they must have their reasons. Interesting. Didn't expect him to actually put the fastest lap in after all. Then again, given his car. And surprisingly enough, we're actually putting in a bit of a gap between us and Hamilton. 2.6 seconds I thought that was? Or 2.4. Either or, it's still a 2-second gap. Let's see. Once we enter the pits, we'll actually be 14th. Okie dokie, Jeff. Alright, chuck the car to lean revs. Let's try and build up some fuel. Let's try and build up some fuel so we can actually go on a bit of a charge.
Remember there's stuff down here.
Alright, so we have to stay out here on these tires. Alright, so that's our pit stop actually done. Which means we should have fresh tires and we should be able to get a fast lap faster than anyone else actually. So chuck this baby up to standard and let's get some places done whilst people actually try and actually get a little bit of a qualifying. Actually, not qualifying, sorry, but whilst they try and get their tires sorted. Which I think, yeah, I should probably listen to my main man Jeff probably some more, because he actually did quite well for us the race before Monaco, and actually DRS is actually active, so There we go. DRS is on. Let's go get Sainz. Hamilton setting the fastest lap at a 1:17.4. Once again, DRS. And let's go for a bit. Take him on the inside. 5.8 seconds. He's actually not that far behind, if I'm honest. Alright, Hulkenberg right in front of us. 9th place right there. Let's see if we can actually make something happen before everyone starts to go into the pits. And look at that. So far, we're actually going fastest. Whatever happened. Actually, I haven't done the career mode in quite a while, but whatever happened to me somehow seemed to be going good. I mean, there was an update beforehand, but maybe this update actually made it easier for me? I don't know. Well, it's made me more adapt to the car itself. But I figure that's a good thing, right? To be more adaptive to the car, to be more responsive to the car. Alright, Kvyat is right in front of us. We're actually currently in 9th place. Bear in mind, there's still people. Yep, there's people going into the pits. So we're actually going to climb a hell of a lot more places. Alright, Hamilton's in the pits. So, yep, moving up to 5th place. And I can pretty much imagine that everybody else hasn't gone into the pits. Yep, everybody's at their ultra soft compound. So what I'm actually going to do is put it on lean and take care of the car. And actually build up some fuel. Okay, I can just relax. If I come first, imagine the points for us. And it's actually going to be our first ever win of F1 2017, actually. But I'm getting ahead of myself. All I need to do is concentrate on what's in front of me right now. And what's in front of me right now is Daniel Kvyat. Or Kvyat, if you prefer. I honestly prefer Kvyat. Kvyat is in 4th, actually, in front of us. I wonder if they actually need to pit as well. Actually, no. I know they need to pit because if you take a look, ultra soft tire compound, I think. Yep, they're going in. Everybody else, the rest of the pack's gone in, which means if I play my cards right, look at this, Ocon, Raikkonen, and Bottas all in the pits, which means, look at this, ladies and gentlemen, I am actually leading the Canadian Grand Prix. So our teammate is actually gone in. Fernando's actually in the pits on one of the laps that we were supposed to be in, actually. So it's a good thing that my main man Jeff actually told me to actually get into the pits a hell of a lot earlier. Alright, so let's get... Alright, we'll chuck this car up to standard revs. We're already 3.83 seconds faster than Bottas during the first sector. So, and that's actually and that's the fastest time around that sector. So I've got nothing but high hopes for this car, and we're actually... Alright, thank you very much, Jeffy. Now let's see, 3.0 seconds. He is closing the gap, but he is on... Actually, as well as he is on fresh tires, yes, but they haven't been driven quite a lot, which means we should be good to proceed. But you may not be able to use DRS on anyone. Look at that, 117.0 seconds. Hamilton. Alright, Hamilton. Vettel actually posts the fastest time now, a 1:16. Ooh, that is actually a really good time, Sebastian. Quick question, what place is he in? Alright, I'm faster through that sector. Yes. The gap, I think the Bottas hasn't really shrunk, but it hasn't gained either. The gap hasn't increased either, and it hasn't gone down. So in a way, it's a bit of a half and half. It's a bit of a mixture, really. Ooh, come on, come on. Okay, now the gap is shrinking. The gap between myself and Bottas is shrinking. So that is due to the fact that he is in an AMG and I'm in a McLaren. So yeah, apart from that, everything's just cozy up in here. Perfect turning, and 1:16.9 is our time. Still. Alright, Sebastian Vettel again sets the fastest time at a 1:16.5. That's actually... He keeps on improving every time. At this rate, he'll probably overtake Bottas in a heartbeat. All I can hope is that every single car actually has... Well, I hope... All I can hope for is that Valtteri and Kimi actually have a bit of a problem with their car, whether it be an engine exploding or if it requires them slowing down, anything just to keep the pressure off my back for a bit. Well, also having the fastest sectors through this actually helps quite a lot as well. Alright, so we're actually 0.67 extra laps of fuel. And what's our parts looking like? They're not too bad, actually. They're better than I thought they'd be. Oh, a little bit of a bump on the wall. But let's see. Ooh, nearly an improvement. Alright. Valtteri's now 2.7, near 2.8 seconds slower than us. He's shrinking that gap ever so slightly. Slightly being the key word in all this. Whoa, a little bit of a drift. He's probably gonna get the I think he's probably gonna get the hammer down now. And yep, look at that. There's a little speck in the distance that is Valtteri Bottas, and that speck may actually be getting bigger and bigger by the moment. Which, God, I hope not, because we want this win so badly. If Bottas actually gets within a screaming distance, he may be able to actually get DRS on me, which will be bad news, because he'll actually be able to be more faster than us and therefore be likely to overtake us in those DRS zones. Let's see, what's the gap like now? Just 2 seconds. That's not good. That's really not good at all. But I just keep setting the fastest sector 1 though, which is actually, whilst it is quite good for the car, it's not good, however, for, well, every time we're in sector 1, luckily we do gain a bit of gap between ourselves and Bottas. So if we can keep performing like we do in sector 1 through sector 2 and 3, then we shouldn't have a problem. Oh yeah, sector 2 wasn't really a good one for us. We were actually 0.2 seconds slower, and look at that, the gap is now decreased from 2 seconds to 1.9, which isn't really that good. If he gets 0.9 seconds faster than us, then it can very much well be over for us. Although, don't give up just yet, just believe in the car and everything will be fine. That pit strategy though was actually an excellent idea. Thank you, Jeff, for actually giving us the idea. Every time we need a pit change, I'm actually gonna listen to you for once. And that was my problem with F1 2016. I never really listened to Jeff, and that really didn't end, and it didn't really end well for us. But now, since I am listening to my homeboy Jeff, things have been going rather smoothly, as a matter of fact. And look at this, the gap is increased. It's back to 2 seconds. It is back to 2 seconds. The gap, that is. And we're actually a little bit more than 4 laps to go. Alright, he is right there. He is really right there, but strangely enough, out of the corner. Into the corners, we are slower. But as soon as we get out of the corners, until like we get onto an actual perpendicular straight line, then we've got nothing to worry about. Where is our teammate actually? 46. Wow, 46 seconds? Wow. Alright, let's see. Yes. Okay, we've got a little bit less than 3 laps to go. We're doing not too bad. We're doing quite well, actually. You know what? Stick the car up the ridge. Let's try and set ourselves a new goal, which is to actually get the fastest lap time of the race. If we can do that, then we should actually. Then we'll actually be able to pull off the distance. Alright, rain in 10 minutes. So luckily, the race itself should be over by then. Well, one would hope. Look at this. As you can see, the gap to us and Bottas is shrinking quite a lot. That's just what we needed. Alright, dropping down the mix 2 to standard. Alright, good for you, Hamilton, buddy. Well done, sir. Alright, we can stick the rest of this race out in standard revs. Look at that, 3 seconds. 3 seconds faster than Mr. Bottas. Not bad. I'm actually surprised. I'm stunned actually, because if you watch the last previous races, especially Monaco, we didn't do quite well. We actually, it was a tight track and we didn't finish. We finished within our targets, but we didn't finish in a high enough place to us to actually gain and garner some points. .7 seconds, so we only lost 0.3 seconds of actually Bottas has only gotten 0.3 seconds faster than actually of more speed to try and catch us. It's a good thing we actually put in those engine parts. I mean, can you imagine how it would what would happen if we were to actually use the old parts? God, I don't even think we'd actually be able to finish the race, if I'm honest. And I think that's actually Alonso battling some other guy who's near last, actually. Or who is last, maybe. Alright, 5.5 seconds separates us and Hamilton. Less than 2 seconds, actually less than 3 seconds actually separates us from Bottas. And we're actually coming down into the last few chicanes of this lap. And here we are, ladies and gentlemen. The final lap. Final lap here at the Canadian Grand Prix. Our first, potentially our first ever win here on F1 2017. Now, it comes as a bit of a shock to us that I didn't think we were actually going to get our first win until maybe the next championship, or maybe if I move to another team, seeing as how this is a McLaren. But it turns out I am actually capable of being surprised, actually, and that's actually a good thing. And we've only just got this corner and the chicane near the pits to do. So, okay, I may have took that corner a little bit botched up, but it doesn't matter though, because if you take a look at that, Bottas, he may be slowly catching up, but if we take a look at this chicane, let's nail this. Boom, boom. Pascal Wehrlein out of the race, but also, ladies and gentlemen, checkered flag, first place. Here, there we are, first place at the Circuit de Gilles Villeneuve. First win for us. We take the trophy. Hell to the yes.
Well, that might not have been the finest race in history, but there's no question it was a critical win. Anthony, what do you think made the difference?
Yes.
Without a doubt, the safety car changed everything today. The key to their success was keeping calm and reacting to the situation quickly.
And as the adrenaline
And look at this.
another eventful
We're up on the podium.
out onto the podium.
Up at the top.
And now let's take a look at the
Alright, so let's see where everyone ended up.
takes over the lead in the drivers' championship.
Where did our
After that
teammate finish?
excellent result. And now I'd like to
Wow,
ask
he didn't even move a
Anthony
place.
Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
Probably Carlos Sainz. You know, strong pace.
Where's
good
Sainz?
strategy,
4 teams
just a
today, not
very
bad.
complete
Let's see if we
driver.
take a look at our standings.
And now let's take a look at the constructors'
Ooh,
standings. Ferrari.
interesting. Okay, so the two Ferraris are tying,
There's also a strong
which is
showing
interesting.
from the Mercedes team today as they make their way up the
Valtteri is only
standings. It's time for a lie down, I think.
10 points off them,
Thanks for joining
but
us, and goodbye
only
until the next race.
5 points more than us. And actually, McLaren has moved up on the constructors' standings as well. So overall, I'd say that was a pretty goddamn successful race on our behalf, which is actually quite the good news for us. Which, hell to the yeah. I mean, why would you not? Why would you not think that that was a success? Because it motherfucking was. Okay. Now let's see. A huge 119 points straight up. First of many trophy, and actually more points. And look at that, leading rivalry. And once again, all the teams are in love with us. Also score, and ooh,
Now I love this sport.
hello.
I love being here in the thick of it. I love the smell of the water.
That's why I want to be down on the track next time you're sitting in one of my cars.
Wait, what?
So, I've got 2 events on the table right now that would be perfect. Which is more interesting to you? That's the question. My
Ooh.
point of view, there's really no difference to speak of. So it's entirely your call.
Oh, okay. So, we're gonna get another invitational event. Ooh, okay. We have a choice. We could either do a checkpoint challenge in the Renault RB6 from 2010, or a race in the Williams. But you know what? God damn it! I have to pick Williams. I mean, call me crazy, but I'm a sucker for one cars, and this car pretty much tops that list. I don't think I'm be able to actually use a tune setup. Seeing as how we are in jumping straight into a race, let alone never mind qualifying. We're actually going to start in a particular place and finish. Well, that's for us to decide, isn't it?
Welcome.
Alright, so can't. Question is. No, I can't. Look at that. Ooh, good start. Oh, listen to that! Listen to that noise! Oh, goddammit, get out of the way! I forgot these cars have absolutely no traction control whatsoever. Listen to this! Listen to that! Ooh, I love these cars! I think this may be my favorite F1 game so far. Reason why? Well, just listen to this! Look at this. Cars, old and not so old, coming together in perfect harmony. Coming together in sweet, rich, perfect harmony. I am in absolute love with this car. We've got a Renault in front of us. I actually don't know if we'd be able to catch up with fourth, third, second, and first. But we are, surprisingly enough, getting the fastest lap. So maybe we're doing something right. Oh, I am not gonna retry the challenge. I'm just gonna do one challenge because this once because, well, I don't want to take up much of your time with this. But I could literally just drive these classic cars all day because listen, what a beautiful, beautiful noise coming out of the back of these cars. It's just unbelievable. I was a 90s kid, but the only Formula 1, my first ever Formula 1 cars that I knew were, hell, it was actually that McLaren that's actually right behind me. Actually the one driven by Lewis Hamilton in the start of his career. But then I found these, and instantly it went from a sport that I liked to a sport that I loved. And honestly, I love this car, but it's not the best. Honestly, the best for me is an MP44 and MP46, aka my main man out in Santa's cars. Why? This car is actually this car is too safe, whereas those, crap. Chuck it to lean, save some fuel before we actually run out. It probably would have been a good idea. If I hadn't seen the yellow, if I hadn't seen the fuel warning light, I probably would not have actually gone to actually turn it on lean. We would have actually ran out of fuel and probably would have been out of the race. Oh, get out my way. Oh crap, come on. Okay, that McLaren is fast. No, what the... Okay. Flashback! Get out my way, get out my way, get out my way, get out my way. Oh, the McLaren and the Ferrari had a little bit of contact there. A little bit of a friendly bump. Oh, a little bit of a wide turn for us there. Mr. Schiefer in the Ferrari. Oh, a little bit of a block from us. braked at the worst time, my man. Well, tried to turn at the worst possible point. He spat himself out. Listen, you guys saw that, right? I had to right away. I'll chuck this thing up to standard. Let's see that. Let's ensure that I actually get a decent pace. Poor Ferrari wasn't really up to the test. He tried overtaking me. Ultimately, it didn't work for him. But the main thing for him is that he tried. Didn't succeed, but oh well. That's life for you. If I finish first in my division, well, in my part, actually in my class, then we should be fine. If I had to be like total race winner, then there was no way. Okay, I want to try and keep 5th place. So Forrest, I'm sorry, but if you try and overtake me, I'm gonna do to you what I did to that Ferrari. Oh, nearly. You near had me, but nope. Nope. No, no. Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Yes. Good job. Good job, little Williams. Did I pass? Please tell me that I passed.
Welcome then to the podium, our top 3 drivers.
Wait, what? Alright. Overall, we finished 5th. Nice. In our class, we actually finished 1st. So, hell, I'd consider that a goddamn pass. Oh, feck. Azerbaijan. Baku. Baku is our next track, and if I can be honest right here, folks, I'm not excited for this one because it hasn't been the best track for us. Because I think this is one of the worst tracks in Formula 1. It has the same sort of problem as Monaco, that being that it's a street circuit. Street circuits aren't really that good for overtaking or taking corners. Slight little niggles like that would probably not be good for us. Alright, so before we jump in, before we actually sign off, the invitation career score fail. Aww. Alright, we actually got upgrade speed fitted. Very nice. And ooh, let's see.
Hi. Everything okay? Do you remember to let us know which area of the car you want us to develop using the laptop? I'll leave it.
Alright, thank you. And right, I know. Now let's see. Speaking of R&D, we might as well develop this part since we couldn't get that last time. And what we actually need to do is improve our... we can't improve on reliability. However, can we improve... We can't improve durability. Nah, we can't improve on that. Alright, so I believe... Pit stop efficiency. We can't do any of those. Can we upgrade the chassis at all? Unfortunately not. Chassis in good enough pace. And you know what? I think we're gonna wrap this up right here, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you guys did enjoy that. If you did, then please smash the thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new to the channel, and if you're not new, then don't forget to turn your post notifications. It's simple to do. All you gotta do is click on the bell icon next to the subscribe button, tick the box that says enable all post notifications for this channel, click save, and voila, your notifications have been turned on, and you will be able to be informed on whenever we post any new video for us. And apart from that, guys, we'll see you in the next video. So until then, guys, as always, peace.